Becoming a developer has always been one of the most romanticized jobs out there. Six-figure jobs, working remote, do what you want. But nobody really tells you what to do after that. When all the motivation fades and the market is flooded for junior developers, you're now stuck in the junior dev phase, where survival means dealing with AI, saturation, competition, low pay, burnout, skill plateaus, and doubt. Thankfully, you're in the right place. I'll show you exactly what you need to do to survive. Let's get the biggest worry out of the way. AI is not a threat. In fact, you're not even competing with AI. You're actually competing with developers who know how to use AI. I'll keep this short. If you just use AI to learn to code, you'll reach mid-level faster and you'll bypass all of the worry about AI. Because once you hit mid-level developer, everything kind of just clicks and then AI is just IntelliSense. Saturation. That's also one of the biggest worries about the job market right now. And the easiest way to stand out is just to build things that actually matter. You don't need any more certifications. You don't need to watch any more tutorials. You don't even need to learn anything more. You just need to build projects. And when I say projects, I mean projects with some soul to them. In fact, I'm going to reference a friend of mine's who I actually know, who built a working Minecraft computer, and that helped him land a job. By the way, he got acknowledged by Elon Musk, so that's impressive. Now, obviously, you don't need to build something that crazy, but if you get the idea, you understand. You just have to build something that stands out from the rest of the crowd. What about competition? Because unlike saturation, there are developers who are just better than you. The easiest way to deal with this is just to learn soft skills. The big five I'd recommend are adaptability, communication, ownership, collaboration, and continuous growth. These are what make a junior developer feel like a mid-level developer, and they help you get through the junior dev phase faster and quicker into the mid-level phase where everything just gets a lot easier. What about the low pay? Because one of the harsh realities of being a junior dev is that you get underpaid quite a bit. You have to understand one thing. The first job isn't about that six-figure job. It's about just building experience and learning how to actually code as a developer. What you should do is use your first job, even if it's not that much pay-wise, to learn as much as possible, absorb as much as you can, so that once you reach mid-level quickly, you can then land a proper, well-paying job. Burnout is also a very real issue that developers face, and the easiest way to not deal with this is just to stop comparing yourself to developers who are better than you. If you're going to compare yourself to a developer who's been coding for 20 plus years and has an insane amount of work under his belt, then obviously you're going to feel like you're not good enough. You have to understand one thing, everyone started somewhere, and you should just be comparing yourself to where you were a month ago or 2 months ago. That should be a more accurate and fair understanding of how fast you're growing, and that keeps you grounded. The last thing is the plateau, and this is a real thing a lot of junior developers face, where you're progressing, and then suddenly you're just not making any more progress. You're dealing with frustration, boredom, and you don't know how to get past it. The best way to just get through this is just to slowly improve your code as much as possible. What I like to do is I'll run my code or anything I write through ChatGPT, and I'll literally just ask it, how can I improve this code? It does sound kind of stupid, but I promise you, it's one of the fastest ways to grow as a developer. This is how you get through plateaus and actually increase your skill. I know what you're thinking, this is quite ridiculous, all of this just to get a job, but I promise you, if you can make it through this small phase of like 2 or 3 years, the rest of your career will be set. You'll be making six figures on the average. You'll have vacation days working from remote. It's one of the best careers out there for anyone. There's been an influx of AI content on YouTube recently, especially in this sphere. If you guys appreciated me trying to keep it as authentic as possible, just leave a comment letting me know, and I'll keep that in mind.